Yo, 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 it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, spill the real with y'all outside real quick one time. Didn't have time to really get the second video done that I wanted to do today. We here though, we rocking. I'll drop it tomorrow. I got like at least, man, it's crazy. I got like two videos already lined up that gotta get dropped. Really, dang, I said two. I got actually three videos. Then these next 3 days, we're gonna try to work them out and figure it out though, man, and make sure they all get there. Did want to drop that video today, but I got messed up when I want to jump on the Gilly the Kid stuff when I seen that break. But I had a video coming for Rolling Farting. Rolling Farting. We got one coming for the Rolling Farting, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get it. We rocking. Man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't want to hear no music from Drake, bro. Just keeping it a bang. I don't tell y'all listen to what y'all want to listen to. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all like, whatever y'all into. You know, music is subjective, but I do not want to hear any music from somebody who's still dissing after filing a lawsuit. I'm just being honest with y'all, bro. If the music is good, I'll to critique it honestly and unbiasedly. I always do that. I'm gonna keep it unbiased, but my ear doesn't want to hear somebody dissing people and taking shots at people or referencing anything that went on with that battle while you're in legal matters over the things that happened during the battle. So that's just me. Because I know for a fact, like, if this was somebody else in the culture, especially if it was a nigga from H-Time, we'd be like, hey, bro, what you doing? That ain't how we move in the culture. You got to take your L like a man, bro. You jumped out there. You told the man to rap. He rapped and he came up with a hit. You didn't. But that's just me. So when it's time to listen to the album, we'll listen to it and talk about it on the podcast. And I'll just give my honest opinion on the music side of it. You know, I keep it separate. But I don't want to hear no more dissing. That's just me. But we out here with it. Hit that like button, turn us up. Uh, I said we would listen to it. Hey, if you were staying, you were staying. Like I said, bro, I didn't say I don't want to hear it right now. When it's time to really listen to it, I don't listen to Drake. Like I don't really listen to Kendrick Lamar like that. People who know me know what I listen to. I'm gonna be jamming some like Babyface Ray, some Money Man, some Kodak Black, some Future, some H-Time artists, G Perico. I put in old classic music. I don't ride around listening to Drake. I don't ride around listening to Kendrick Lamar. I know y'all people who parents, you know, some of y'all parents put in a lot of time in raising y'all and like teaching y'all morals and principles and integrity and discipline and understanding that a celebrity does not dictate your life or how you move or how you feel. You're supposed to make your own decisions. Drake can't make me not like Kendrick Lamar. And Kendrick Lamar can't make me not like Drake. And none of you fans cannot make me or shame me into not listening to somebody or shame me into listening to somebody. Y'all don't make me have my final decision. You know what I'm saying? I be on the Florida guys real heavy too. You understand what I'm saying? I'm on all of Detroit, Peasy, V's, all of them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I be on throughout my day. Get money music, get fly music, energy music. You know, I checked out that new Raekwon, The Emperor's New Clothes. Great album, phenomenal album. Shout out to Raekwon. I did ride to shout out to Rich the Factor. I would be on. I might throw some old Rich the Factor in or some old what you call it, man? Mess. I might throw in some old Messy Marv. I throw on some Mozzie. And the thing is, I most definitely like Kendrick Lamar songs that came from this battle. And his older albums, they were nice. Like Kendrick Lamar always put out solid bodies of work. Let's be clear. I just never rode to him in a car every day like that. But every time he's dropped, I've always understood what he was doing. The music was always quality. The lyrics was always quality. Kendrick Lamar is Kendrick Lamar for a reason. He won that battle for a reason because that nigga is cold. He that cold. He that raw. So it is what it is. Condolences to his family. Let's turn it up. Let's get to it. Yeah, I'm gonna ride to what's hot, bro. If it's jamming, I like it. I'm listening to it, man. Shout out to I've been having that name brand on replay right now. My boy Quiet Money Dot out of H Time going crazy. He got a banger. He going crazy right now. Go check out Quiet Money Dot. OTB Fast Lane just dropped a new tape. I do like that new track, I'ma Be Fine, by Hot Boy out of Orlando, Florida. That go crazy. Who else, bro? Zillionaire Doe. We've been on everything lately. New Dallas. Head Honcho Amir, Montana 700, Keys, all of them niggas out of New Dallas is turning up. So I'll be all over the place with this music, bro. Shout out to Les too. I don't really just ride to Les, but shout out to Les. Shout out to Les. Shout out to Cartel Bo. It's too many people to name, bro. So many people to name. Shout out to my nigga King Hendrix, Hendo. Shout out to Hendo, Larry June, all of them, bro. I jam it all. Like, I go through everything. Niggas be wanting to try to make you be like them. Y'all parents would be ashamed of y'all. Y'all are living y'all lives based on celebrity feelings. No, you supposed to have your own feelings. You don't, hey, I don't like this dude. What issue do y'all got with Kendrick Lamar? What he did to y'all personally? I want to know. For all y'all dudes that come over here trying to press that line, oh, you this, you that, you biased, with the whoop. I ain't never said, I just said I don't want to listen to it. And I'll listen to it when it's time to listen to it. But like I said before, bro, what did Kendrick Lamar do to any of y'all? Let me know. What did Kendrick Lamar do that went against the grain with y'all? Oh, he ditched your favorite rapper. So you feel comfortable as a grown man acting like I'm supposed to go against Kendrick Lamar because he ditched your favorite rapper. Come on, dog. Get some help. Get some help, man. Oh, yeah, I'm still on Dolph. Still on old Gucci. I just went back to that. Used to walk around that corner right on Fleetwood. I was trapping like a fool. Kept that F and 2, and I was watching the old freestyle with him and Juice Man and all them outside. Juice Man pulled up from a long day of trapping. I just went through some old currency recently, all that. So let's get to the topics, though, man. I was incorrect, y'all. Let's get to it. Turn it up and hit that like button. We ain't tripping on no donations, but we need that participation to turn this stream up. I was incorrect in what I spoke on yesterday. Not my overall message, not my overall point that I was making, but how everything really went down. And I'm talking about between Steven Jackson and between Noriega. So the thing that we was talking about yesterday, Noriega went onto the Joe and Jada podcast and called a hater. He called Steven Jackson, I feel like he's a hater. And he said, this is surrounding the conversation of him saying, hey, the only 3 podcasts that matter is $1 Million Worth of Game, shout out Wallow and Gilly, Drink Champs, shout out Drink Champs, and Joe Budden podcast. He said, those are the only 3 podcasts that matter. That's what he said. And spoke on it in the comments on one of the blog posts, and I had seen it myself. And where I went wrong at, I misinterpreted what Steven Jackson was saying because he had typed something one time and it kind of felt, I don't know if it was on, I seen it on another blog, but the one I forgot, bro, channel name. It was some, dang. was it Say That TV? Say That TV last night popped up on the timeline while we was doing the stream. I think it was Say That TV. He had showed the Hip Hop Wolf blog. And I know I saw that one in real time because it's 2 weeks old. It's already 2 weeks old when he did the media run. I know he went to Bootleg Kev, Nore went to Breakfast Club, and he went to Joe Budden, and I guess he might have did Joe and Jada while he was out there too, and they just dropping it now. But the conversation came up again, and he said, I feel like he's a hater because he might have seen that in the blog or whatever. This is like the second time he just said this or whatever, or he just said something. Now, what Steven Jackson put on there, he was referencing him saying, because Noriega had said, hey, I was going to leave podcasting and leave Drink Champs, and I wanted Cameron to come run it. I was going to leave it for Cameron to do. That's what he said. He said, Nore said, I was going to leave Drink Champs and basically cash out on it and let Cameron do his thing. So that was that. Steve, called that out and was like, he put laughing emojis and was like, really, nigga, Cameron? And then he put, y'all believe this slush. That's what Steven Jackson, he put a little jab there. So I thought I seen something when Steven Jackson typed on some like, man, are y'all really running the game? Like, it was on some like challenging type stuff. Like, oh, you say you the best? Well, I feel like we the best, or I feel like we do the numbers. But that wasn't the case. I was incorrect. He went directly at that comment. So I made that mistake. I was wrong in that. So now we here. And I still stand on what I was saying on the message side of it. And now when I think back, and I had forgot about that, Steven Jackson, bro, if y'all feel like he a hater, that's fine. If y'all feel like Steven Jackson is just tripping, that's fine. I'm not trying to change our mind on that, but we need to have the context correct. Steven Jackson has an issue with Noriega based off of one, and what I'm thinking, I could be wrong, but part of the reason he doesn't like Noriega is because Noriega did that Kanye West interview a few years ago, and Kanye West was on a campaign speaking against George Floyd. Kanye West was doing, talking negatively about George Floyd, and then Noriega gave him a platform to do that, and then took the interview down and acted like he didn't know what was going on and act like he didn't see the harm. And it's like, bro, if you was going to take the interview down, why even platform him? You know what I'm saying? And then act like you didn't know what was going on. So that was one thing. There's also a time where Noriega got on a platform with Joe Budden on Joe Budden podcast, which is one of the biggest in the game, and shitted on all other rappers and different people podcasting. Him and Joe Budden was doing it. So this is 2 times you done something that didn't look right. So he had called him a clout chaser before, which Noriega was clout chasing with that Kanye West interview. You were clout chasing. It is what it is. People can feel like Steven Jackson don't need to speak on it. So, like I'm saying, I'm just telling y'all the real. You can feel how you feel. Like people was telling me Steven Jackson was hating on me by saying, I'm not going to say you little Houston platform's name. I don't feel like that was hate. I just feel like Steven Jackson was incorrect on when he spoke on the Ace Time and screwed up click topics. And Steven Jackson is a person that can't just come to the internet and say, hey, bro, I was wrong. But he likes to talk a lot. He likes to speak a lot. He likes to give opinions a lot. But if he's wrong, he's not the guy it's not in him to. Some niggas just got that bad. Rick Ross is terrible with that. Y'all just seen that recently with DC Young Fly. There was nothing right at all about what Rick Ross did. But I don't like when that stuff happens, but it happened. We can't stop it. I like to see people's reaction because it shows me how lost, how confused, and how trash other people are. Anybody defending what Rick Ross did is pathetic. Anybody that's trying to defend what Rick Ross did, you are pathetic as a man, especially if you're black. Because I'm going to say, we don't do that. We don't walk up out somebody's spot that they invited us to and don't tell them we leaving, my nigga. Unless it's like, okay, we had an argument, we had a disagreement, and you decide to leave after that, or it was clear, hey, bro, I'm gone, man. Hey, you did something that was messed up, I'm out. Bro, y'all sitting up there talking, you tell them, man, I got to go to the bathroom and I'm going to put my jacket up. Bro, we don't do that, nigga. So I don't care, bro. Like, y'all be worshiping celebrities, worshiping this money. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. It's disrespectful. Like, as a black man to another black man, you never do nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? What if somebody did that to Ross? How would he feel? So people was defending that. So with Steven Jackson, I use that as a reference right there to say that Steven Jackson, from watching him on the internet throughout the years, he will speak on things and give an opinion on things, and he speaks aggressively, and he might be wrong sometimes. Sometimes he might be right. But when he wrong, he don't like to just say, hey, I was wrong. And then when he know he wrong, he tries to double down on it and reword it to make it right. He tried to do that with the Screwed Up Click and the Houston and DJ Screw and Lil Kiki stuff, and he was only making it worse the more and more he talked. When he could have just said, hey, man, I was speaking, I'm just whoop-de-whoop. And I think he might have eventually came back and said something. I don't know. But that I never felt that Steven Jackson was hating. People were telling me, man, he hating on you, Big Andy, hating. I said, nah, I know what hating is. That's not hating. That's him saying, like, hey, nigga, I ain't finna put no light on y'all niggas. I ain't finna shot you in coat figure. I didn't turn y'all up. You know what I'm saying? He was pulling the trying to big dog us, but I don't look at that as the same as hate. Especially after what coat figure be saying. Like, coat figure be going in. I don't expect the nigga to give you, shout out your name or say your name if he know you ain't got a big platform as his. But nigga just can't. I'm not gonna let nobody little dog me. He can't little dog me, but I wouldn't expect him to like come on and just whoop-de-whoop. So we just speaking the real on here, bro. We don't have no biases, my nigga. We don't have no biases. We don't have no fraud like mentality when it comes to how we interact with people and how we treat people, bro. Like, we don't all have to agree to disagree, but what happened to common courtesy? I mean, we don't all have to agree on everything. We not going to agree on everything. But what happened to common courtesy, bro? What happened to respect to do unto others as you would want them to do unto you? It's like we got away from that. Everybody on some do somebody else dirty to get ahead, or let me stroke my own ego and let me try to live up to my thoughts and my insecurities that I'm better than these people. So let me trash them and do them dirty. So just turn it up. Yeah, I've been on that Clips album as well. So turn it up and hit that like. We moving on. So that I was wrong on that. How I delivered it, I didn't have all the facts. At that time, I did remember, I saw the comment, but it slipped my mind, so you don't see that in the video. But let y'all know I was wrong on that. I really don't feel like making a whole video just to address this. That's why I just said, man, let me address it on live. But I was incorrect on that, how I put that out, because it was based off of that other comment. But Noriega is a couple time offender towards Steven Jackson, where, hey, you did that interview with Kanye, then you took it down and whoop-de-whoop, and it was a clout chase move. It is what it is. You know that it's going to be backlash. You know that you're trying to go viral. You know that you're trying to go viral. And with you trying to go viral, once the heat came on, that let us know that you really didn't. So let me explain how this works in media, right? If you really care and want somebody to have a voice, and you really feel that they should have a voice, after you listen to that interview, you sit down with them, you know what they said, you're not taking that interview down. Can't nobody make you take that interview down. But when you take that interview down, that means that you really don't believe in it. That means, because you already know he was coming with the nonsense. We talking about Kanye now. And this is why a nigga can call you a clout chaser. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to. I'm not telling no nigga to feel that he is a clout chaser. I'm not saying that, oh, my word is the law on who's a clout chaser or not. I'm just telling you why people can point out like, hey, bro, well, if you said you was doing journalism and you felt like Kanye should have a voice, why would you take the interview down after you already knew what he said in the interview and you already knew what he said prior to the interview? So people are just going to call you a clout chaser when that type of stuff happen, man. That just is what it is. Some of y'all don't like Steven Jackson. Steven Jackson does things that I don't agree with, but on this specific topic here, and that's why I'm cold at what I do. See, I keep it humble and I keep it respectful on here, and I do not want to stunt on my people, especially my supporters. But this is why I'm good at this. This is why I'm a nigga in this. This is why I got the streets. This is why I got the people in the culture rock with me, because people, they know, hey, man, I get in my feelings. I can't not be biased. I can not like somebody, not agree with somebody, think somebody is an idiot. I can think somebody's stupid. I can think somebody is Einstein. But if they wrong, they wrong. They wrong, they wrong. So he can be all that. But there's a reason why he feels that way. On top of the fact, Noriega was shitting on all the podcasters. Let's keep it a band, bro. Not every person in New York is like this. Not every person in New York is like this. Everybody in New York is not a monolith. There are a lot of dudes in New York that are very solid, very respectful, very humble. But you see their characters the more and more they talk on camera, the things they say. Noriega was shitting on all the podcasters and throwing shots, but he didn't say no names. Oh, they doing cooking shows and they failing. These podcasters is failing. They trying to do sports shows. At this time, this is the time that Trick Daddy is doing a cooking show. This is the time Cameron just started a sports show. So you can say whatever you want to say. Who you talking to, bro? They doing these type of shows. They doing these type of shows. That gonna look nasty. Like, bro, I'm the dude with a following that came in the game with a sports show. Because I covered this. I covered the back and forth between Cameron and Noriega. It is what it is. It is what it is. We just telling y'all the truth, bro. That's just how they be moving at times. They do that shit. So when he talking down to all the other podcasts, it's like, damn, you don't want nobody else to come in the game and do their thing? And then he spoke about like people that would make him worry. Like he said Vince Staples, he said Cameron, and I think he said one more person. He felt like, hey, bro, if these dudes get in the podcast game, I'm in trouble. Meaning, I don't want y'all to take the audience away. So when you saying that, it's like people are going to perceive it as you are gatekeeping podcasting. That's the New York mentality, the gatekeep everything. Let's keep it a bang. They the same dude, they the dudes up there. Not all of them. A lot of them, but not all of them, have that mentality of gatekeeping the rap game, gatekeeping what they think is good music and bad music, all that. Just keeping it a band, am I lying? So I'm just telling the people the real right now why it came to that point where now in 2025, you just said them other two things on the internet and he felt the way about them. And then now he see you saying, well, I was going to sign Cameron. Listen to that. People in the comments was putting Cameron Giffies in there like, what, nigga? Like, what? What you mean you was going to sign? You was going to give drink champs to Cameron. Now, that might be true. I don't know. Cameron didn't go respond to it. They off on the season right now. They on their season off. They on off season right now. So Cameron hasn't said anything about it. So we just got to see. We just got to see how that go. But also, when you say these other podcasts don't matter, just know this, bro. You can't say that and think that people, and they try to reword it to mean something else. See, A lot of dudes from New York have this thing. And, you know, this is not just a New York thing. This is not just a New York thing right here. People use the wrong words and the wrong verbiage when they're giving opinions. You can have an opinion. Anybody can have any opinion. There's no crime in that. Noriega's his own man, and that nigga is grown. I can never tell him not to have an opinion. But when you put that opinion out there to the world, if you don't use the correct words, it's going to be taken as more than just an opinion. It's the same thing that went with Eric Spears. It ain't what you say, it's how you say it. If he would just said, hey, man, Ice Cube is just not my cup of tea. Hey, dog, he be doing his thing, but I really can't get with bro like that. Not true. If you say it that way, it doesn't go viral. It doesn't go viral. But when you start putting all the theatrics, breaking it down, saying outlandish stuff, or using incorrect verbiage, it now goes viral and it turned into something. Same thing with Cam Newton. It ain't you saying, hey, bro, I like Jalen Hurts and this and this and that. But when you get to describing it, and then people know that you were an NFL quarterback as well, it's going to be like, well, hold on, bro. This man got two Super Bowl appearances, one MVP in the Super Bowl, broke the rushing record in the Super Bowl, and football is a team sport. We know that man didn't put his team together. Then he spoke on Patrick Mahomes. Is Patrick Mahomes a more ideal quarterback than than Jalen Hurts? I would say so. And I'm an H-time nigga, but at the end of the day, it's any given Sunday, any given Thursday, any given Saturday. If you show up and your team win, you get the credit for it. You know what I'm saying? When the quarterback, see, this is what Cam Newton got to know. You can say whatever you want to say about any other quarterback. Nigga been into football his whole life. If you don't win the Super Bowl and you got superstars or other elite wide receivers and you got a good defense, they're going to say it's the quarterback's fault. Am I right or wrong? See, that's why these conversations be like word semantic. Just like saying these other podcasts don't matter. You can't say that because when you saying they don't matter, that means they haven't brought nothing to the game and nobody watches them and they're irrelevant. Then you got to put on a whole circular word semantic description to make it make sense. You got to try to do all this word semantic stuff to make it make sense. And that ain't just how the game go, bro. People going to look at that as crazy. Like, what is you talking about right now? I'm just saying the real. I need everybody to hit that like and turn this up. We need 50 to 60 more. So I'm just saying, if you a quarterback in NFL, if Jalen Hurts goes to the Super Bowl and he doesn't win, they're going to say, oh, it's Jalen Hurts' fault. Hey, Jalen Hurts should have won with that team. Jalen Hurts, you got the wide receivers, you got the running back, you got the DBs, you got all this, and you didn't get the championship, nigga, you not good. But then I do win. Oh, nigga, you were supposed to win. Are you serious? Like, when did we start doing that? When did we start doing that? When did that become a thing that we did in sports? Everybody got to have a team. Cam Newton, you played you played with the Hall of Famer wide receiver, or maybe two. I know you had Steve Smith on that elite year you had. He's probably top 15, top 10. Got to be top, no doubt about it. With the length of Steve Smith's career, he has to be a top 15 wide receiver of all time. Steve Smith. Got to be a top 10, top 15, I say top 15 at least. Top 15 wide receiver of all time. Just know that. And what has to happen is y'all can be Cam Newton fans. Ain't nobody say that Cam Newton is not a great player, bro. But it's the apples and oranges conversation. He played Peyton Manning. Pat Mahomes got more Super Bowls than Peyton Manning right now. He ain't been in the league as half as long as Peyton Manning, and he got more Super Bowls than Peyton Manning. And Jalen Hurts just beat him. Jalen Hurts, yeah. So yeah, that Patrick Mahomes then lost weapons for sure. But did they come in and say, "Oh, Pat Mahomes, you got one of the coldest NFL coaches ever with Andy Reid"? Because this ain't a fluke for Andy Reid to get in here and win. He's a winner. So you got a winning coach, you got a winning system, and you got and you got elite wide receivers, and you got a defensive squad. Did they come over here and say, "Hey man, Pat Mahomes ain't that cold, bro. He wouldn't do that with all these people around him"? Am I right or wrong? Was that a narrative that people was pushing about Pat Mahomes? I never saw that narrative pushed about Pat Mahomes, bro. And see, if you are a fan, I'm not a fan of the Eagles. I rock with Jalen Hurts because he an H-time nigga. On his perspective, I respect him, and I like what he do on the field. But I'm not tied to any of these. If you have a favorite football team, I really don't really kind of respect your opinion because there's probably going to be some biasness to it. Just keeping it 1,000. This ain't about a fake. This ain't about who a nigga like. Bro, I'm not into football how I used to be at one point. I watch it. I stay in tune with it. I do fantasy, but I'm not sitting up there watching every game, every highlight, but I'm watching enough to know and understand how the game works, bro. When you come on here and say a Super Bowl champion is not a top 10 quarterback, you know that that's coming with controversy, bro. You know that that's coming with controversy. The ultimate goal is to get a Super Bowl ring. And if the quarterback wins and he gets the MVP for the Super Bowl, guess what? You can't call him not a top 10 quarterback in the league, bro. Super Bowl ring, your ranking goes all the way up, no matter if people like it or not. It's always been that way. It's always been that way. It's always been that way. It's always been that way, bro. It's all about the rings, but now for Jalen Hurts, we gonna say that, oh, because they used to say this about Tom Brady. Oh, he ain't the best. Whoop de whoop. It's just the system. It's the system. You will hear that a little bit. But niggas didn't even criticize Tom Brady for being in the cheating system. Once Tom Brady won so much, y'all like, okay, bro, it's cool. You cheated to win, and we don't know how long y'all was cheating. But hey, nah, it's all good, bro. You really that cold. Just saying. Y'all acting like, see, and that's the whole thing, bro. I'm a team player. I understand that you can't win without a team. It's not like Jalen Hurts could decide who was going to be his teammates. That team got built. The team got built just like the Warriors got built. Just like every other all-star team got built. That ain't Jalen Hurts building the team. This is just like telling, like I said earlier, it's like the conversation of, hey, bro, you successful because you had both parents and they put you in place to be successful. That's the conversation we having. Like, yeah, man, let's like, yeah, that's what we on. Hey, Ellie, are you a Dallas Cowboy fan, Ellie? Because I rock with you, bro. Are you a Dallas Cowboy fan? Yes or no? Because I rock with Ellie. That's my guy. Are you a Dallas Cowboy fan? Bro, are you a Dallas Cowboy fan? Yes or no? He say he a Texans fan. That's kind of crazy there. I never see too many people outside of Houston as Texans fans. But I just say this, bro. Salute to Elliott. It's a big difference when you was a quarterback yourself, go on here and you go say, I'm going to do the top 10 quarterbacks in the league. And you're going to say that the MVP championship winning quarterback is not a top 10 quarterback 1 year after he won the Super Bowl. You know what you're doing. For that to be a topic and for you to release it, you know what you're doing. And see, I'm going to the conversation direct. Cam Newton know what he was doing. Y'all don't get it. Cam Newton is the same dude that interviewed the White Howard baby mama. He's the same dude that interviewed Charleston White. He's the same dude that interviewed Adam 22. He's a clout chaser, bro. He know what he doing. See, me, when I pop it direct. Hey, I want to go up on the nigga right now. Let your nuts hang and just say what you're doing it for. If you got a problem with Jalen Hurts, say that. Or if you just like, hey, nigga, I want to pop it for some content, let's do it. Yeah. Yeah. Let's pop it like that. Just do it and stand. Niggas want to pop it, but they don't want to stand on it. You knew what you was doing, bro. Y'all think he don't know what he was doing with this whole topic? Played football before. Like I said, he could have said it last year. But in the context of football, once you win a Super Bowl and the Super Bowl MVP and you break the record for rushing yards in the Super Bowl and you got more yards than other quarterbacks have gotten in the Super Bowl championship, you don't make the top 10 quarterbacks in the league? Yeah. Ain't nobody said Cam wasn't good. I never said Cam. Nigga, in my video, I said Cam was elite. See, y'all want to make it a Cam versus Jalen Hurts conversation. This ain't no Cam versus Jalen Hurts. We just calling out the obvious that Cam knew what he was doing. Ain't nobody comparing their two careers. This man's career just basically getting started. Hey, people saying that Jalen Hurts don't do anything special. Yes, he do. He win. Win, win, win. He wins. That's what he does. He got a ring. That's special. It's a bunch of great quarterbacks that never got a ring. The ultimate goal in the NFL is to get a ring. You can't put any quarterback in that position, bro. But we'll move on from that. Let's slide over here to this hip hop media list. Let's slide over here to this what you call it list, bro. I don't do this shit where we it's okay for this quarterback to not have this much skill and whoopty whoop and da 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 da. Then when the quarterback doesn't win, he's trash. But when he does win, oh man, he's not that good. He's just on a good team. Like, what is that? Like, nah, bro, that man had to suit up and go play with everybody else. He had to play his role. He had to get into the end zone. He playing against the best players in the country. Every time he line up, he playing against the best players in the country, my nigga. The fastest defensive ends, the fastest defensive lines, the best tacklers, everything. I'm going up against them. Every time I line up, every single Sunday. Y'all talk about the nigga like he not doing shit. That shit crazy. That's all I'm saying. This is not basketball. This is not one-on-one basketball, bro. This is a they team versus our team. Everybody got to beat their man every single play, bro. Everybody has to beat their man every single play for us to win. We all know how it works. It offsets. You might lose to your man on the play, but the right people have to beat their man on the play. And if your team don't beat their man, whoever it is on either side, you don't get a ring. I don't care how good the quarterback was. No ring, no team can get a ring without a good offensive line. Nobody can get a ring without an offensive line. Nobody can get a ring without a defense. Your defense got to show up at least enough to where they can stop somebody a couple times. Fuck, I forgot my other. Oh, I got my shit. Hold on, y'all. Hit that like and turn us up, man. Damn, I'm trying to remove this bitch. Hold on. Hit that like and turn us up. Y'all can hear me? Yo. Fuck it, we'll leave it on. All right, let me find this list for y'all real quick. We got this media list out right now. Hit the like and turn us back up. This bitch about to damn near die. Complex has dropped the new media list. Top 25 media platforms. I'm going to read some of them to y'all real quick because I know this shit about to die. John Carmisia. That's 25. I don't know who that guy is. I ain't going to lie to y'all. Zayas and Belo. I've seen them. I don't be tapped into them, though. Ashon Jawad. Don't know him. Angela Yee. 22. 21 is Bootleg Kev. 20 is Big Boy. 19 is Nadeska. 18 is DDG. 17 is Elliot Wilson. 16 is DJ Head. 15 is Jadakiss and Fat Joe. 14 is Shannon Sharp. 13 is Trap Lord Ross. 12 is Ebro. 11 is Nore. 10 is Gillian Wallow. 9 is Rory and Maul. 8 is Anthony Fontano. 7 is Nore. 6 is DJ Vlad. 5 is Charlemagne the God. 4 is Black Boy Max. 3 is Joe Budden. 2 is DJ Academics. And 1 is Casanat. Who made this list? Probably some kids from New York. Some kids or young dudes that work for Complex. Yeah, Big Boy at 20 is wild. Shannon shouldn't even be on this list. He barely interviews rappers. Shannon should not be on this list. He doesn't have a hip-hop platform. Joe and Jada, their podcast started. I'm going to show y'all how this game go. This is why none of these lists be credible to me, y'all. None of them. Cam and Mace have a sports show. The Joe and Jada podcast, we got to go right to it, started May 7th, bro. Their first video dropped May 7th. May to June, June to July. So, they podcast has been running not even 3 months, and they automatically get spot 15 on all the hip-hop platforms. Yeah, that's why I told y'all the list don't make no sense. See, people called me a hater. People be calling me a hater when I say shit like that. Hey, man, this list shit don't make no sense. These people ain't from the culture. These people ain't from the culture who do these lists. These lists is bought. It's politics. As I told y'all, bro, the streamers are not really running hip-hop platforms, bro. You know, the number one nigga, Casanat, is the same guy that said Black Americans don't have a culture. But now he wins an award off of Black American culture. See what I'm saying? I mean, it don't matter if y'all don't have to believe me. I don't give a shit. Like, that list don't mean shit to me. Show the faces of the people that put these lists together. Show the faces of this list that put these things together. Rory and Maul, they have the least amount of credibility on a podcast. The least amount of credibility. Rory and Maul, no credibility at all. Rory, the credibility you had as a whole, y'all podcast took a hit because of Maul. Somebody put a compilation together and show how he critiqued one of the biggest rap battles of all time very biasly. Fact. Shout out to my boy Elliot Malone, man. That's a fact. That's a fact. We don't. I'm just gonna call it like it is, man. Nigga, we could go pull this video up and I'll say it, nigga. I'm not sugarcoating it, bro. Like, Maul has killed all his credibility as a personality. We know you'll be biased, bro. We know you will speak incorrectly on the culture. You still haven't given Kendrick Lamar the win. You still haven't given Kendrick Lamar the win, bro. And we know he took that. He won. How can you be a hip-hop personality and you don't want to come out and say, hey, bro, Kendrick Lamar won the battle. So y'all don't. So listen here. This is how you know niggas is not moving right. If we had a battle, somebody got to win. So somebody got to win the battle. If we did a battle, somebody won the battle. So if you can't say Kendrick Lamar won, then you saying that Drake won. So can anybody say Drake won that battle? He got defeated and defeated into insecurity, into shame. I'm gonna tell you how lame Maul's opinion is. Maul's opinion and his standship and commitment to Drake is so terrible. It's so terrible. Maul is the dude that tried to reason with him, saying that Toronto has the best rappers. He tried to make that seem like that's a conversation that we've been having. Maul tried to make it seem like that's something that we discuss over here. Oh, you know, this conversation been going on. I think it's going to be a good look. Well, where's that conversation at now, Maul? Where's that conversation at now? Nobody's talking about it. Nobody's speaking on it. Where's that conversation at, Maul? Just saying, bro. Joe Budden, that's a hip-hop platform, bro. That's a hip-hop media personality. I don't look at Casanat as a hip-hop media personality because these are the same guys that'll tell you that they're not hip-hop platforms. But we give the people who say they're not hip-hop platforms a reward for hip-hop, award for hip-hop. They don't want to be looked at as hip-hop platforms. Nobody's going to them for hip-hop opinions. Nobody's going to them for hip-hop takes. Nobody's going to them for hip-hop information. Black Boy Max, Casanat, Shannon Sharp. Nobody gives a damn what Shannon Sharp think about hip-hop, bro. How can you be a top hip-hop personality or platform when nobody cares about your hip-hop opinion? Am I right or wrong? Bro, tell me if I'm right or wrong, bro. I'm just saying, if I'm wrong, make it make sense. If I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, make it make sense, y'all. Yeah, Kai's the same guy that said we don't have any culture, but he gets an award for best hip hop platform. That is disgusting. Yeah. Trap Lord Ross, another one. He's only breaking down lyrics if you're talking about shooting and killing about people. He's not breaking down the art. He's not breaking down daily hip hop. I'm just gonna do crime that relates to hip hop. This dude's biggest views are coming from him covering murders, not the hip hop culture. He covers gang culture, but we let that be synonymous within ours. Can't nobody stop him from doing what he's doing. But I'm saying this is how people normalize this garbage. This is how you normalize this garbage. Oh, I'm just gonna make content about the niggas killing each other, rap alleged murders, and call niggas serial killers. And hey, they'll give me a hip hop award at Complex. Now, mind you, this is the same platform that ranked like Complex. This is how trash Complex is with their hip hop knowledge and the people that oversee hip hop up there. Because if you really love this culture, you're going to check out what's coming out and you're going to get people that have got experience, that know this. They're hiring interns. They're hiring 19 and 20 and 21 years olds or people outside of the culture and letting them put these lists together. This is a fact. Everybody that be on these panels at these networks like Complex be outside of the culture, bro. They ain't grow up in it. They ain't live it. They ain't got no experience in it. And the thing is, if you gonna make a list of all time, there is no way in a cold day in hell that Ice Spice is supposed to be on the top 50 New York rapper of all time list. Ice Spice. This is the same platform, y'all. That's why I can pop it how I'm popping it right now. That's why I'm popping it how I'm popping it. I can pop it like that. See, if you want to say hottest rappers for the last 5 years, but y'all put Ice Spice on a list, says she's the best top 50 rappers in New York of all time? Are you serious? This is the same list that has Cardi B ranked as a better rapper, as a better rapper, and a better rapper than Raekwon. Cardi B. They got Cardi B at a higher ranked rapper than Raekwon. I think Ghostface Killer and motherfucking what you call it, bro? One of the hardest flows, the hardest spitters ever. Cool G Rap. Nigga, if you gonna put Cardi B above Cool G Rap in New York rap, you're not even qualified to speak on this, bro. Cardi B don't even write her own music. Cardi B doesn't even write her own music, but she gets to be a top rapper over over Cool G Rap, over Ghostface, over Raekwon. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's too many people that are able to get into our culture and make money off of our culture from a place of not loving it, from a place of not caring about it, from a place of this is just a job. I don't have no passion with this. I don't have no soul with this. But I got a job doing it. It's a hobby. I went to college and got some little degree. Hey, fam, yeah, you can go get studies and get history of hip hop. I'm with that too. But hip hop is a feeling. Hip hop is an experience. Hip hop is a lineage based thing. And that's why I'm cool with us making sure we gatekeep the truth. That's why I'm glad that now we have narratives that we can control. See, people can go get their little stuff from Complex. You go get it from all these outsider platforms. But guess what? At the same time, a nigga like me can get on YouTube and speak the real. A nigga like me can get on YouTube and speak the real now. Am I right or wrong? I'm just saying. Now we can speak the real. I don't care anymore, bro. I told y'all years ago when I seen the little neon nigga saying all that hateful shit, saying all that anti-black shit, calling us monkeys. I said, bro, hold on. Then I found out he faked his death. I said, oh, these dudes will suck a dick to get on. I'm not supporting this garbage. Now he's trying to act like Breakfast Club victimized him. No, Breakfast Club was supposed to press his ass. Nigga, you don't let no dude come to your platform. And 2 years ago, this only 2 years ago, y'all, he was 18 years old calling us monkeys and niggas. 2 years ago. And y'all just want to be accepted and be cool with everything. And see, what happens is these managers and these handlers for the artists, they just set them up with interviews. And Neon is in the industry now, just like Casanat. Casanat, Neon, these dudes are in the industry. So when you get into a certain level in the industry, you don't even have to work. No, you got to work, but everything is set up for you. So all Neon got to do is, hey, I don't got to reach out to no artist. I can reach out, or my team will tell me to reach out. The team will have them reach out. Hey man, reach out to them. Reach out to them. But your team gonna make sure you straight. And they said that black people was working for Neon. But see, niggas be needing a check. Some niggas is coons, some niggas is sellouts, and some niggas is tellers. I wonder how many of the people that work for Neon is FBA. Because what y'all got to say, bro, I'm not working for nobody who 2 years ago was on the internet calling people nigga, calling people monkeys, calling people apes, saying that, hey, man, black people be robbing my family, all that type of shit. Just saying. And the thing is, they don't want you to speak the real, man. When you start speaking the real, are you hating, you being divisive, or why you just can't go with the flow, man? We not going with the flow over here, my nigga. All you go with the flow, niggas going y'all own way. Them niggas is over there pulling antics and gimmicks, my nigga. That shit is doing nothing for the culture, it's doing nothing for the people. And stop that other stupid ass conversation. They want to compare rappers' money and streamers' money. Bro, I hate that dumbass gaslighting conversation. And y'all let them do it every single time. That's not educating anybody. Because our rappers are the only people that make money. So why are y'all comparing yourselves to rappers? Why are you not comparing yourself to NBA players? Why are you not comparing yourself to NFL players? The most pathetic thing you could do is compare yourself to anybody, period. That's just lame when it comes to these type of things. It's like, this is a respect thing, right? Like, hey, I make more money than these guys, so I should get some level of respect, or I should, that my craft is better than theirs. It's crazy because we love rap music so much, but every chance we get, we look the shit on it. That's the gift and the curse of this shit. We love rap so much, but any chance we get, we looking for the opportunity to shit on it. Oh man, these rappers ain't making no money. These rappers ain't this. These rappers ain't that. Cool, all that's fine, my nigga. But most people in America are not making money. Most people in America are not making money. I think somebody said today, only 15% of America is making 100 to 149,000 a year. Only 15% of America is making 100 to $150,000 a year, y'all. 15%. So that's what I'm saying. So why do niggas feel the need to come in here and always compare? Oh man, the rappers ain't getting no money. The rappers ain't doing this. The rappers ain't doing that. Yeah, they said only 15% of America. And I believe it, bro. Bro, to make $100,000 a year, you probably got to be making like somewhere around $40 to $50 an hour. And that's with if you're not working overtime. Most people that make 100K a year, they either on salary or they make a lot of money an hour and they work overtime. You're not going to work $40, 40 hours a week and make 100K a year unless you got your own business or something, y'all. I want that to be clear. We educating right now. This is how America really works. This is how finances really work. So you can get to the reality point and understand what you need to do if you want to be a part of that process and be a part of that club. A regular job is not going to get you to $100,000 a year. It's not. And believe it or not, majority of the people in America have jobs, y'all. Anything over 50% is majority. Let me set y'all straight on this too. A high 60% of black men in America are in the workforce. Don't let these blogs, don't let these dumbass YouTubers, don't let these bitch ass niggas who are following the narrative of the white man tell y'all any different, bro. I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm telling y'all the real. I'm speaking the facts right now. Hell nah, nigga, ain't entrepreneurship, nigga. You gonna have to for sure put in 60 hours a week. Your free time, all that gotta be dedicated to your business. If you're an entrepreneur, congratulations to your T lady. How much overtime your T lady work? 100K. She either on a salary job or she working some overtime, G. She ain't making 100K off of just working no regular hourly wage unless she been there forever. Cause I used to work in oil and gas, bro. I worked in oil and gas years ago. Back in the game, I used to work in oil and gas. Nigga, we gonna raise the people up right. So she on salary then, right? Is she on salary? Yes or no? Shout out to my nana in the building. Now, I'm trying to bring y'all the truth. They not going to talk to y'all about this. See, a lot of them financial platforms, they run schemes and scams and get you to buy some shit. I ain't trying to buy you nothing. I'm just telling you, as somebody who got the experience, I didn't have jobs before, bro. I know how this stuff works. It's a set standard. And to make 100K, you either have to work for a company for a long time and move up in it, or you're going to have to come in with a trade or a skill. You're going to have to come in with a trade or a skill. I'm just telling y'all. Y'all want me to lie to y'all, or y'all want me to speak the truth? I'd rather give y'all the truth. My boy, hey, my boy Elliot, he a crazy nigga, man. I ain't gonna say what you just said on here, Elliot. I ain't gonna say that. But you know how these niggas come off on these platforms, man, when they speak about certain shit. Everybody hit that like button and turn us up, though. We need 100 likes. Congratulations to Joe Budden, man. Keep going up. Salute. Joe Budden, man, crafted a lane. Would have been dope to see him, Rory, and OVO Mall together. Now I clear. Now, you know, the business is the business. That's separate from niggas giving their opinion. I don't know what all went down between them. I do feel overall that Joe could have been more transparent with them. That's just me keeping it 100. Joe most definitely could have been more transparent in how everything was playing with the money and the understanding they had, because we were led to believe that there was a team and it was kind of equal stuff. But also, before I say that, I don't know the inner workings of their dealings. Who was investing in what? Like, if Joe was paying for the camera equipment, if Joe was paying for this and paying for all that in the beginning, then, hey, nah, nigga, y'all really came in as some workers. But if y'all was investing in equipment and investing into which they was shooting it at Park's crib at first. It was at Park's crib, so the other stuff wasn't really needed. So it's just layers to that overall conversation, bro. A lot of layers to it. So I don't know how everything played out. I do feel like Joe did want them to be employees or carry themselves like employees, but he was like, hey, I'm going to pay y'all very well as employees. But we didn't come in as employees, so that's just the game. If we don't come in as employees, you can't wake up one day and tell me, hey, bro, you work for me. I run this shit. I don't even want it to be confused. Yeah. So I'm not going to sugarcoat that with Joe. I feel like from what I received, and I'm not privy to all the information. I don't have all the information. I don't have all the knowledge of what went down and what didn't. I can only go off of what I see. And from what I see, Joe most definitely miscommunicated, but all that is water under the bridge now. Not for them, because they're always connected to it and what they got going on in their life. I can never tell Rory and Mal how to feel about how everything went down. I could never tell Rory and Mal how to feel how everything went down, because all them are the three that know what was said, what was the understanding, how was we carrying it. But I do know Joe did push it. I tell Joe the truth. You was pushing it like, hey, bro, we all partners here, nigga. Like, we all partners. Like, we all partners here. Now, they did say, and I don't know how true it is, that they were cool in accepting of having a role, that, hey, Joe is going to take the bigger profit, that Joe is going to take the bigger percentage. And that's the thing, bro. If you got partners in there, they gotta be able to see the books too. They gotta be able to see the books. No matter how bad of an opinion OVO Mall gives, No matter how much dick riding OVO Mall does for Drake, if he a partner in that platform, he got to be able to see the books. That's just only fair, bro. If y'all came, because that's how I was presented, that's how I was coming. If that's how I was supposed to be, I don't know for sure. But at the end of the day, we'll move on to the other stuff. Joe did it. Congratulations, bro. Joe Budden most definitely was the star of the platform. Joe Budden most definitely went up. Joe Budden most definitely grinded and worked and stayed dedicated. Joe Budden took the stairs. You know what an interview I would love to see right now, bro? A Joe Budden and Nipsey Hussle interview would go so fucking crazy right now, bro. A Joe Budden and Nipsey Hussle is crazy. Well, see, I'll tell you this though, Big Cuzzo, you get what you negotiate. True. That does apply. You get what you negotiate. But what Joe did, he decided y'all are not doing what we want to do. I called Charlamagne out for how he handled the Joe Budden negotiation comment because he shitted on Joe Budden in that moment because Joe Budden came to the internet. He was discussing the deals. A lot of people counted Joe Budden out. A lot of people thought that Joe Budden wasn't going to get it. A lot of people thought that Joe Budden wasn't going to get it. A lot of people counted Joe Budden out. And he stayed down. He didn't take the deals that they was offering. A lot of people felt that he should have took that Spotify deal. But Joe knew that he would be signing his rights away. Joe Budden knew that he would be signing his life away. Joe Budden knew that I would be signing my rights away, signing my ownership away, signing away my brand. Just telling you. Yeah. And Nip was one of those ones as well that was like, hey, bro, we'll sign the deal, but bro, we can't give away this. We can't give away that. My team got to be able to eat too. Or it's a building block, which Joe was down with the building blocks. He spoke on that. But see, I didn't like Charlamagne speaking on Joe Budden because Joe Budden was on a different road than him. Joe Budden was going to be independent. Joe Budden was not trying to sign no deal. Charlamagne has always looked for deals, which is fine. Everybody got their own route. But it's crazy because now Joe Budden is doing $900K a month. We saw the proof of that. We saw the evidence of that. We saw the proof and the evidence that Joe Budden is doing $900,000 a month, $1 million a month off his Patreon. I hope he get 2 million next year. I hope he get 2 million next year. Bro, I saw the vision, dog. I saw Joe Budden vision. Now he had the bump in the road and the issues with Roy and Maul that could have been handled, but I always felt like that's what made me buy into Joe because I know how the labels work and what they didn't understand because I came in the beginning of the Joe Budden. I came in early to the Joe Budden podcast. I saw the transition to where, like, who didn't know? Nobody really knew where all the money would come from or how you can make money from podcasting. Nobody really knew. Nobody really understood how you could or where the money would come from podcasting. Nobody really knew it at first. Nobody really got it at first because it wasn't a lane or a blueprint. everybody was trying to figure it out. People were getting ad money. People were signing to like loudspeaker, shit like that. That's what was going on in the beginning. So when the money wasn't there, you had to do it for free. And I always go back. I don't remember what exact number of the episode it was, but they were talking about, it was after Joe Budden left Complex, and they were talking about not making money doing the podcast in a way like we just building the brand right now and the money come later. And Parks called it a lost leader. That conversation in that episode, and I forgot the number, I can go find it, but it's one of those conversations that have always stuck with me. You're lost leaders. Meaning, hey, I'm investing in this over here, but it's going to eventually make money over here. Or I'm investing in this now, and it's not making money right now, but it'll make it in the future. Or this right here is not going to probably ever make money, but it'll make the money come from over there. Lost leaders. You got to put in your thousands of hours. You got to put in your thousands of hours, man. I'm gonna tell you, I done put 40,000. Somebody do the math on this for me, bro. Somebody do the math real quick from their phone, real quick from me. 40 times, hold on. Let me see. 7 times 12, 14. Hold on, real quick, y'all. Let me get this together in my head. 14 is 4. Do 114. I need 114 months. 114 months. Somebody do on the calculator right now. 114. Somebody do on the calculator. 114 times 114 times 160. 114 times 160. Yep, Joe did create Everyday Struggle. Joe created Everyday Struggle. That was his plan. That was his play. He the one that selected academics. He selected academics to come onto that show. 18,240. I have put in at least 18,240 hours on this grind. I have put in 18 at least. It's more though. It's more than that. Because that's not counting the months they got an extra week. I just generalized it. But on Urban Politicians TV and covering hip hop, searching for news, staying hip, studying, finding information, I have put in over 18,000 hours. I'm not sugarcoating it either, y'all. I've been doing this 7 years straight. I've been doing this 7 years straight, man. 7 years straight. More than 7 years, though, now. I just used the 7, but 7 was in April. I hit 7 years in April. This April of 2025, I hit 7 years of doing this grind. And me doing this for 7 years, I've been doing it 40 hours a week. Putting in 40 hours a week, bro. We straight, man. We letting everything come to us how it come now. I'm going to get up and work and grind and keep the platform, keep my name, keep the channel relevant at all times. I'm going to be keeping I'm gonna be trying to keep the channel healthy. The channel gonna stay healthy. The channel gonna stay active. We ain't taking no time off. We ain't going on no vacation, even though I need to. I need to. We straight, man. All y'all got to do is keep watching, hit that like button, and just support it when y'all see me doing something. Even if you can't watch the videos you do watch, hit that like button. When y'all see me doing something with Studio 56, go turn Studio 56 up. Even if you can't watch the live, you see me live, just join it, hit the like. If you can't watch it, just dip out. Yeah, I'm not trying to ever pass them, bro. I'm not trying to pass nobody because I don't do what nobody else do. And people that been in the game, they've done things, not specifically just bro, not specifically just him, but a lot of people in the game, they've done things that I would never do to boost their platforms up. So I'm not on that. I don't gotta do that, bro. Like the people fuck with me on Urban Politicians TV. They come to see Ant. And I most definitely like the fact that people come fuck with me. And I want to fuck with the people. I fuck with the people that's watching me. That's the difference. Like, I don't just, oh, this is like, I'm trying to be this or that. It's like, hey, bro, we got like a little community here, bro. We got a little community that's riding for me. And then it really became prevalent within these last little situations. The one with the dude that worked for Vlad and the one with Steven Jackson. I really see how, like, hey, y'all rock with a nigga. Y'all support a nigga. Nah, facts. People do watch this shit like it's news, bro. That's important. Facts. What Babyface Ray say, the route a little longer when you out here playing honest. Those were super facts. When Babyface Ray said that, real niggas don't rap. He said the route a little longer when you out here playing honest. Yeah, man, we taking our time, bro. We not rushing on nothing. How many people we got up in here right now? I can't see, man. We're gonna address some of this black BS right now. I got a video coming tomorrow for rolling, farting. How many people we got up in here right now? I need 100 people to hit that like button. 160. We need 100 people that's in here right now that ain't hit that like button and hit it immediately. We not tripping off the donations. We just need that participation. We gonna keep it rolling till the phone die. We got a little time. I'm gonna stay out here if y'all watching. Y'all got to be interacting though, bro. I ain't getting paid for nothing right now. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping either, because if we rocking, nigga, this like my therapy, bro. Me popping it with y'all like my therapy. But we got rolling, farting, speaking right now. I had a video on this first earlier today, and I took it back because I want to get onto that Gilly stuff right away. And that's really a subjective thing and an opinion thing. Everybody got their own opinion about sports and who they like and don't like. Me, I try to break it down to like, why are we here? We got here because Cam Newton saw a moment that he knew would be controversial. He even said it when he started the clip. Hey, they gonna say I'm hating. But he still proceeded to put out that clip. And once somebody do that, I'm not saying you ain't supposed to give your opinion on how you feel, but you know what that was going to be perceived as with you being a quarterback. Just like with him interviewing Dwight Howard's baby mama. You knew that that was the most unplayer shit that a nigga could do. But when you a person that's chasing clicks and views and clout chasing, you know what you're doing. Because Dwight Howard baby mama could never get an interview for me for Dwight Howard tell all. Never. Like, I don't want to talk to her about nothing. Whatever you and Dwight got going on, Like the nigga not going to jail. You finna come expose your kid's father's sex life. I don't know what the nigga do. Don't care. But I don't even want to sit down with them type of conversations. Just keeping it 100. He can play the internet all he want to. This is the same dude that said he went to the strip club for the niggas. So the niggas could see him throwing money. It is, anytime you do something public, it is up there. But at the same time, the person intentions on how they using it is up there too. So yeah, that's that nigga baby mama. But she came and provided us with not us, because I didn't even watch it. I only seen the clips they put on the internet. She provided personal bedroom info. I don't remember exactly what she all said, but she provided personal bedroom info, bro. Everybody knows that that's a no-go. We niggas, man. We niggas, man. That ain't solid, bro. It's a man code, bro. And as a man, you shouldn't even be. I'm not trying to sit around. That if I ever heard pillow talking, that's pillow talking. Yeah, man. Cam Newton is not a just, bro. That's the thing, right? Shout out to my nigga Elliot. Shout out to my nigga Elliot in here. One thing we understand is Texas niggas, bro. We don't do shit like that. And as a man, you gotta stand firm, bro. Like, you ain't supposed to let no woman come on the platform and do nothing like that as a man. You don't even want that. But that's the whole thing. He wanted that because what else is there to interview her about? We know her for being her only relevance is her baby daddy is the Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard was married at this time. So it's like, damn, you gonna let him come drag me? I would never do that, bro. We not doing that. But then Cam Newton, the type of nigga, hey, I'ma act like I don't know. I'ma act again like I don't know why y'all tripping. See, I watch how niggas plant seeds because I like to see what type of seeds you will plant, because it just shows who you is. It's your intentions, bro. Ain't nobody perfect in this world. I'm far from perfect. We all are far from perfect, bro. We all done made a gang of mistakes, bro. We as human beings, we gonna make mistakes and we gonna continue to make mistakes. But your intentions is how often you do it. How often have you done this? How many times have you done this as an adult? Because now your brain is fully developed. What you was doing in middle school and high school, your brain might not have been fully developed. But if you still doing the same shit at 30 something years old that you was on as a kid and you know it's not right, then this is who you is. It just is what it is, bro. You do what you do. I just know I don't want to deal with people like that who move like that, who have them type of intentions, who put themselves on display in that manner. And I don't even want to deal with a female who think that, like, as a female, I don't even want you to look at me as the nigga that you could come do that with. I don't even want a female to look at me and say, hey, this is a nigga that will allow me to come expose everything. I don't even want that. I'm just keeping it 100. I don't even want that type of time. I'm just keeping this shit all the way 100. So, nah, I don't fuck with it. Just keeping it 100. I ain't doing it. It's just like nigga Neater 22. Nigga Neater 22 has intentions to cause chaos, y'all. That's why I call it out. It ain't about, he's not making any mistakes. Nothing nigga Neater 22 is doing is on accident. He's game planning this. He's quarterbacking this. No Jumper is a gang banging platform, 1,000%. And he's having a gang banging platform and saying, hey, I'm going to get on here and instigate high school level drama between gang members every day. I'm going to start back and forths. I'm a low key kind of disrespect these niggas in their face and mock them, but they don't want to call Adam 22 out because he's the bad. Adam know that bro, y'all better know that Adam is looking at y'all like, hey, I know that. It's like Adam is telling himself like, y'all think that y'all running game on me, but nigga, y'all are not. I'm running game on y'all. Make that clear. The people who think that, hey, nigga, we running game on Adam 22. Nigga, no. Adam 22 is telling himself, I'm running game on y'all niggas. Same thing with Vlad. Them niggas is penny. I'm going to say Vlad more than Adam 22 is a penny pincher. Vlad is going to try to lowball you. Because Vlad is one of them ones who's documenting every dollar down to the T. Adam, he will, but he won't. Adam will just do some shit on the fly in the moment because Adam actually does have a little bit of enjoyment just creating content. Adam is really a content nigga. And when I say content, Adam does enjoy somewhat being on camera. He been doing it forever. That's a part of his personality. No matter what he doing on camera, Adam actually likes getting on camera and talking at times. It's something he's into. Vlad shit is strictly a nigga business. Every dollar, every penny got to make sense. I got it all documented and calculated. What's making money, what's not making money, all that type of shit. Man, that nigga Busby wasn't doing shit. Vlad told that nigga the truth. Tony Busby ain't nothing but a blood-sucking motherfucking just trying to use the media as a weapon to get lawsuits, man. Tony Busby used to be a injury lawyer, if I'm not mistaken, back in the day. And then he got his clout off of that Deshaun Watson case and said, you know what? This is the lane I'm taking now. Nah, I don't call it hate watching. I don't call Vlad or no. You see, this the thing with me, bro. I'm a nigga. Let me tell you something, Clive. Clive Cleventon, do you want to join? I want you to join, Clive. You say, do we hate watch? I think you kind of being smart right there. I want to drop the link for you to join in real quick. Hate watching is when you disguise that you're not what it you watch is something. I'm not watching no Jumper or Vlad or nothing by secret. Hate watching or secret watching, secret fan, that means you don't let it be known that you're watching. Nigga, I'm in a space where I elected myself to be the nigga that I am. It's my job. I made it my job. I hired myself, nigga. I'm a boss. I hired myself to watch outsiders in my culture, nigga. Just like they move like agents, the feds watch us, the police watch us. Let me watch y'all. Yeah. Cut your cam on real quick in the backstage. Cut your cam on in the backstage. Guess he don't want to join. He was on there. Cut your cam on in the backstage. See, niggas be trying to think like whoopty whoop. See, I don't, that's the thing with me. I'm not going to watch you and talk about you in secret. I'm going to watch you, and if I got an issue with something, I'll speak about it in public, nigga. It's layers. I'm not them niggas that's going to be in secret competition with nobody. If I speak out about it, that means you done some shit that I feel is disrespectful. That's just what I'm on. That's just how I'm operating. That's just how I'm moving. Nigga, this is my culture. You see, this the thing is, They don't want you to look at hip hop like it's your culture. They don't want to look at it hip hop like this your people. See, and shout out to my boy Elliot, man. Elliot, you still on here? Well, now you said, are you hate watching? When you say hate watching, there's a bit of sarcasm there. Say, Clive, on Urban Politicians TV, what we do is we say what we mean and we mean what we say. We don't do the underhanded shit over here. All right. Well, like I said, one thing about us, you can't slick talk a nigga like me or do undercutting shit. From H time, my nigga, we see through it all. Is my boy Elliot still on here? Nah, my intentions ain't to hate. My intentions is to protect. People who hate watch LeBron, they dislike LeBron for basketball. That's a sport, my nigga. Basketball is not based upon my culture. Now, we didn't invent basketball, but we took your basketball over. We make up the making. We are the heartbeat of basketball. That's a fact. We are the heartbeat of it, but that's a sport. This is based on real life. Now, parts of basketball are based on real life. Now, Elliot, what I was going to say is, my boy Elliot has sent me something with these people building a community in Arkansas up in the mountains, right? And they trying to stay separate. And it's basically the same things that Nazis believe in. A lot of alt-right talking points. Being separated from blacks, being separated from society as a white population, right? Cool. A lot of white people think like that. We are superior, or they believe in white values. But she also said something real important in there, Elliot. She said preserving our race, our ideologies, and our people. She said, I'm doing this for my ancestors, and I'm doing this for the future. You see how she said that, Elliot? I don't know if you remember that part. She said, I'm doing this. I'm separating myself from black people in society, and we're focused on white people for my ancestors, for my people to live in the day, my history, my everything like that, and I'm doing it for my race in the future. That's how they think. She said that. She said that straight up. So, Ellie, the reason I referenced that was because that's the reason I watched No Jumper and Vlad. Yeah, for my people. I'm in media. So me working in media, it's my job to see what's going on foul in media, what's damaging our people in media, who's pulling the hoodwink, who's being destructive, who's putting us in bad positions. Yeah, just telling you. But y'all, see, Elliot gets it. Other people, they get it. Other people understand what's really going on in this world. But we no longer sleep. And like I told you, once you wake up, nigga, it's hard to go back to sleep. Hey, do somebody got an extra spare phone on them right now? Do anybody got an extra spare phone, or can they look something up on YouTube right now while they on here watching me? Phone or TV? And to be clear, I ain't never told nobody not to go get no money over there. I ain't never told nobody not to go watch nothing over there. I ain't telling you how to go get your paper. I'm just talking about the narrative and the respect, bro. I ain't telling nobody how to go get their money. I ain't telling nobody how to go feed their family. That ain't what I'm doing. I'm just telling you I'm just giving you the respect conversation and the narrative conversation. I ain't gonna never tell you how to go get your money and feed your family, man. What up? So go to my boy Change of Plans. CHANGE space of plans. PLANZ on YouTube. Type in Change of Plans on YouTube. I need you to go to Change of Plans with a Z at the end. You can space the words out, Change of Plans, it should pop up. I need you to go to videos and go to the last videos dropped, and he dropped one with me today. I need to see if bro changed that title because I do want to promote that. Oh, I was wrong on the Steven Jackson, how I put the information out, not my stance. My stance is still the same. Noriega was dissing and doing the little word semantics again, was saying the other podcasts don't matter. We had to call it out, let it be known. Steven Jackson jumped out there on him, but Steven Jackson has an issue with Noriega because of something he did, but he called Noriega a hater. But if you are looking from an unbiased standpoint, because a lot of people are going to be biased with Steven Jackson because of things he's done or said online. Yeah, he dropped it. It's on the Ross conversation, but I wanted bro to rearrange that title. Okay. Bet. He changed it. Shout out to Clyde Clivington. He changed that title. That's cool. I'm finna promote that hoe tonight then. I don't know. I would have promoted it earlier. I didn't know when he was gonna change it. Shout out to Clive. I gotta try to get up early tomorrow. I gotta go try to find me a new whip, y'all. Who y'all think got the best trucks, y'all? Besides Denali, I ain't trying to go that high. If you had to buy a truck, what truck would you buy? What truck would you buy if you had to buy a truck, y'all? Anybody in here got a truck? Besides the GMC, nigga, them GMCs high as fuck. Trying to go 2023, we trying to make an economical decision. Tacoma, Frontier, Lincoln. I'm talking about pickup truck, y'all. Pickup truck. Toyota Tundra. I know them Tundras gonna last. Toyota the best quality, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Toyota got the best quality shit. All them hoes there, that shit gonna last. But only thing with the Toyotas, I don't like how they trucks look. I ain't gonna lie. My boy say F-150. A little something I can swag out a little bit. Nah, them Tacoma Toyota trucks, them bitches, anyone, Toyota Tundra, Toyota Tacoma, anything Toyota make gonna be quality, bro. Anything Toyota make gonna be quality as far as the parts. Denali, man, my stepdad just got a Denali. Boy, I ain't trying to spend that much money. Go with a Chevy. I gotta go look at I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like the F-150 looks because I like the F-150 grill. The F-150 grill, because I want to get that one where you can swap it out and put the black Ford with the holes in it, the big Ford across the front. I just like how that grill look. Dodges is cool, but I feel like if I get a Dodge, I gotta go up to like the big boy. I ain't trying to just come down like that shit. See, I was thinking about getting a Silverado because I already got the Chevy old school, and I could have two Chevys. I just got to see how shit looking, man. Nah, I ain't trying to do no diesel. That's what I was gonna say. Them big grills on them F-150s, man. I fucks with them hoes. I'm trying to pull up all black truck, big black truck, black old school. I got to get some new rims for my car too. One of the rims keep leaking air. That rim is done. Them rims is old, outdated on my old school. Supposed to been done. I didn't got my money worth out of them. I was gonna go 24s, but I'm probably just finna go to get some 22s, bro. I was like, man, if I'm gonna get some rims, I might as well upgrade it. But then my boy was like, man, if you gonna be driving your shit, bro, don't even get no 24s, cause man, you get some 24s, you ain't gonna have a lot of tire on them bitches. You gonna be fucking your shit off. I was like, damn, you right. Let me just get something that's gonna bolt right up under it. I'll probably get some rocks. Probably go grab some rocks. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. See, my 22s really ain't got that much tire up under them. The 22s don't already. So 24 is gonna be dumb, and then I gotta get some front end work done. And the spacers ain't shit, but I would have to go get some front end work done to put 24s on my Monte Carlo. Yeah, I got one now. I'm driving my old school right now. I'm in my old school Monte Carlo right now. I got to get another whip. I've been bullshitting, but I said this week we got to do something. We got to make something shake. I just need something live. And whatever car I get, I'm working in that motherfucker anyway. So it's like the car is also an office for me, y'all. I don't know if y'all knew that. Y'all see I ain't shot in the car in months. Y'all be seeing me outside shooting or in the crib. I ain't shot in the car in months. Especially in the winter, nigga, the car is an office. In the winter, the car is an extension of the business. I can shoot anywhere. I can pull up and shoot videos anywhere, nigga, in the winter. Or even in the summer. All year. But I can't do that in my old school because the space, the angles, it don't look right. It don't look right in the Chevy. But we gonna have it coming. My auntie say, Rove, I ain't gonna lie, I feel you. My phone about to die. My auntie put me on some game with the Rovers. I feel her too, but I don't like Range Rovers. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I might look into that too. I'll figure it out. Say Chevy got more of a Jordan style to it. Now the Range Rovers. Now the Range Rovers is a great investment. Very great investment. Not that they not like the Range Rovers is nice whips. Range Rovers is nice whips. I'm just not a fan of Range Rovers. I'm just not a fan of Range Rovers, but We back. We back. Who all up in here still? If you up in here, say everybody that's in here right now, put the ant emojis, man. Everybody that's in here right now that's still locked in, I need you to hit the ant emoji. If you're in here right now, ant emojis in the motherfucking chat. Charger. Gotta go get me some. I wouldn't test drove a Cadillac XT5. Nice. I just like it didn't just make me like, yeah, I got to get this. I liked it though. Cadillac XT5 dope. But I feel like me hopping out of the truck, it'll fit me. I feel like me hopping out of the truck, it do fit me. I'll say that much. The truck just kind of, I feel like come off just with a boss look. All the other cars, they cool though. Like all the SUVs. We back? Is we back? Y'all can hear? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. What about now? Y'all can hear me? Bet. Everybody who ain't hit that like button, hit that joint. What can I say? I live a wild life. What can I say? I live a wild life. Did my homework on them niggas. They ain't authentic. I did my homework on them niggas. They ain't authentic. Nah, we outside exercising and shit. Uh, I did my homework on you niggas. You ain't authentic. Damn, my other phone dead. Hold on. Damn, y'all, my bad. I'm on the road. So yeah, man, Rolling Fortin. I shot the video already for that nigga. I don't know when I'm gonna drop that, early AM or tomorrow daytime, we'll see. Rolling Fortin calls himself dissing FBAs again. Rolling Fortin calls himself dissing FBAs. But the thing with Rolling is, y'all, and I want y'all to understand this as my supporters, bro. You know how certain niggas, they be pulling H-Town or they pull a city bias? I don't. And also, Rolling Fortin is not in hip-hop culture, but I want this to be known. Even for rap and hip-hop culture, I don't pull H-Town biasness when it comes to being right or wrong on some shit that's bigger than hip. Like, my lineage is more important than all this shit, y'all. I want that to be clear. Lineage. A nigga lineage is most important out of all this shit. So Rolling Fortin is from H-Town. He from the east side. He from Clinton Park. Rolling Fortin is from the east side. But he, if you don't know, his family's from Haiti. His family moved from Haiti to Opelousas. So he has Haitian roots. He dissed FBAs today, or yesterday, or the day before yesterday. I seen it on Tariq Nasheed page. Talking about that DNC. Oh, I'm shilling. They say I'm shilling. Roland Martin, you all over the place with your babbling, my nigga. Because you the same nigga that'll call us out for saying you're shilling, but then you the same nigga that'll come back and call a Democrats out. And understand, Roland Martin, when you diss FBAs, nigga, you showing your lack of respect for the lineage. See, they want to make FBA be a cult so bad. They want to play naive to what FBA means so bad, they got to play stupid. I got an interview with Sauce Walker. I got interviews and vlogs with Sauce Walker. I did a lot of work with Sauce Walker throughout the years. I just ain't been outside as much no more. I don't hang out in studios. Like I used to hang out in the studios and everything. I don't do that no more. I only go to Studio 56, and that's really about it. Unless somebody hit me and want to do some work and we finna get something done, then I'll pull up on Boy Studios and do work and stuff. But I do not be at Boy Studios no more. Yeah, man, dog is from fucking. Yeah, hold on, just a second. Yeah, let me get the garden salad.
You say you want a garden salad?
Yeah, let me get a garden salad.
Okay, will that be all for you?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, put it on there. All right.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I love that Wingstop blue cheese. Nigga, that shit be hitting. Hold on, y'all gotta pay with it on this phone. Eat the salad with the. I got the chicken at the highs for the side. Bro, that blue cheese at Wingstop, bro. I go buy like 3 of them bitches and just have them at the highs. Get some carrots and motherfucking celery from the grocery store. I forgot to get some this past time. Hold on, y'all. Some deal, man. Yo, appreciate it, G. Stay up, man. Boy, right here, he used to work at that Wingstop back in the G. So yeah, man, Rolling Farting got a video coming tomorrow. I also got a video coming tomorrow, y'all, on damn, who else? I forgot. Rolling Farting for sure. But something gonna be in that popped up by tomorrow. I said today, I ain't pulled back off the Rolling Farting video because I feel like they need to drop earlier in the daytime anyways. But we over the Democratic shilling, bro. I'm just keeping it 1,000. And that's just for me. I'm just saying, bro, people can vote for whoever they want to vote for because at the end of the day, no matter how you feel, no matter how you want to slice it, until you can provide something for me that shows the Democratic doing something as a tangible directly for Black Americans, these are identity politics. I'm not a Trump supporter, I'm not a Trumper, and I'm not a Republican, and I didn't vote for Trump. But I'm not finna let up here and let niggas like Rolling Fart tell us what to think and how to feel. That nigga said a tangible. Rolling Fart, y'all, had the audacity to say it was a tangible for Black Americans to be able to make phone calls at a lesser charge in prison. Rolling Fart said that, y'all. Rolling Fart said that. Oh, they took the Republicans removed the bill that had the prison phone calls at a lesser rate, but y'all saying the Democrats didn't give y'all no tangibles. You dumbass, Black people not the only people in prison. And also it's more white people in prison than Black. It's more Black people in prison. I mean, it's more white people in prison than Black. So who does those phone calls affect more? The people who got the most people in prison. That's not an intangible for Black Americans. But see, when you don't have an FBA lineage and you tether onto some Black shit, you're going to say things like Roland Martin said. Yeah, it's on that Tariq Nasheed clip. He got a video of Roland Martin at the table eating. Go listen to the very beginning of it. I got a video coming on it tomorrow, though. I already shot it. I just got to edit it tonight. We not the majority of prison, y'all. We are not the majority of the prison population. So when you try to act like anything from prison was a tangible for us, is out of pocket and disrespectful, nigga. We on that nigga neck. He does not speak for H-Time. He does not represent H-Time. He's from here, but he don't represent the views from here. Just saying. But y'all turn it up. Hit that like button, man. We got more shit coming. I got to make a decision on what whip I want to get this week, y'all. It's just so many cars would be good for me. I like Audi trucks. I could probably get a good one for a good price somewhere. I was looking at Durangos. All black Rover with black rims will be sick. All black Rover with black rims will be a sick whip. Yeah. Rolling Fortin is Haitian, y'all. And it's like we say, you should be proud of where you're from. If you're from Haiti, Jamaica, Africa, you should be good where you're from. You should be proud of where you're from. But don't come over here and try to put FBA down and undermine FBA. That's what we can't allow. We can't allow that. And we won't allow that. Y'all got to figure out what I'm going to jump in, man. I don't know yet. We going to figure it out, though, man. I drove the XT5. I ruled that Cadillac XT5 out. I ain't drove a Discovery or a Range Rover, though. I might need to go look on there and see what they look like on the inside. We'll figure it out, though, man. Y'all stay up. Stay blessed. Hit that like button and turn this up, man. I got to get a whip. I'm trying to get one shit. I might fuck around and go jump in a whip tomorrow, y'all. I'm going to keep it all the way 1,000. I'm going to see how my day go tomorrow, and we'll figure it out. Y'all stay up, stay blessed. Or before the weekend up. Stay blessed, man. I appreciate y'all supporting. We back with more shit tomorrow, man.